Originally, I was going to do a normal intro, but not Maximilian McGee. It's been approximately 12 years and some change since I've been on that wretched island. And that cursed Chris McLean absolutely ruined my master plan. I was always ahead of the curve. While those other losers were busy sweating over survival, I was playing 3D chess with their minds. Some people might call me evil, but I prefer strategically inclined. Ha! You think it was a coincidence I made it as far as I did? Please. Sure, I might have looked like the underdog, the weirdo with the messed up hair, but I knew exactly what I was doing. They didn't stand a chance against my genius. Oh, and the way I toyed with everyone's emotions, drove them mad, pushed them to their breaking points, chef's kiss. It was nothing short of art. And don't even get me started on the team challenges. So easy to manipulate. I made them all think they were in control when, in reality, I was pulling all the strings. Now, 12 years later, I'm the one laughing. Those who remember me still cower at the thought of my brilliance, and those who don't, well, those blubbering buffoons will learn soon enough. The Max Empire is just getting started, and the rest of the world, they've got no idea what's coming. Now to talk about those two clowns. Honestly, they were just puppets in my show, not the other way around. You think Chris was in control? That guy was too busy trying to be the star to notice what I was really up to. Yeah, sure, he thinks he's the host, but every time I pulled off a scheme, he just laughed like a fool, completely oblivious. That's the problem with him. He thinks he's running the show, but the real puppet master is always me. And Chef? Oh, precious Chef Hatchet. I'll admit his anger issues were hilarious. But to be frank, he was too easy to mess with to the point where I almost felt bad. Remember the time I got him to distract the contestants while I set up one of my accidents to eliminate a threat? What a marvelous idea. You know, every time I had to deal with his tough guy act, I just let him think he was in charge, then played him like the big ol' softy he really is. Genius level stuff, really. Those two? They're like a circus act, just a little bit more dangerous. Chris thinks he's untouchable with all his little pranks and challenges. But guess what, pal? I was always one step ahead. What a sad little clown show they had. You know what's funny? 12 years later, I'm still laughing at how easily they both fell into my trap. A game show for them? It was my playground. I'd love to talk about every contestant as well. If only I had an unlimited time span to do so. I guess I'll touch on some of my favorites. Leonard was quite entertaining with his wizard trinkets and spells. I just hope he's not still doing that. Surely it'll make him look even stupider than before. Sky was someone I actually admired. A quick fun fact, I actually was going to join my high school's soccer team. That was until I stubbed my poor foot on an oak log. Worst experience ever. But yeah, I liked her. I still speak to her even to this day, as a matter of fact. Jasmine and Sean were pretty decent people too. Those two lovebirds. It's unfortunate that they were the only sane relationship to exist in my cast. Besides them, everyone else was either vile, crass, annoying, or just utterly dim-witted. Yes! How could I ever forget about Scarlett? Well, she surely caught me by surprise with the stunt she pulled. And don't think I didn't see your little recap video, woman. I was going through a phase with my hair being purple, so I wish that you don't make fun of me. On that note, you could always contact me. I just know your poor soul was crying out to me, begging that you could learn from the all-might evil Max. Well, have no fear. Max will remain available just for you, my sweet sidekick. Just kidding. Anyway, if the two blonde original cast members decide to have me on their little show or whatever, then I'll be more than glad to show face. They sure could use some evil entertainment from a handsome young lad like myself. Fear not, my dear fans. Max will soon make a return, and it will be an empire to be. Because after all, why settle for one island when I can take over the entire world?